Alrighty, welcome everyone, and my camera is stuck again. Let me just quickly. This is so annoying. Did that work? Oh. See. Alright, there we go. That's much better. Alrighty, welcome everyone. Welcome back to another live stream. We are glad to be back with more Banishers, Ghosts of New Eden, and I think, and I'm 80% sure that this will be the final part of the live stream. We have solved almost all the haunting cases. We're yet to resolve a few epilogues of some of the side haunting cases. We are definitely reaching the end game portion of the game. We are going to confront the nightmare. So, first things first, let me just adjust a few things. Fire of the game. Yesterday, Gamescom 2024 was. It started strong, dipped a little bit in the middle, not too many, exciting trailers in between. At least not for me personally, right? I think there are some really good ones for other people, for your folks. So I should be fair, right? It's not that it was not exciting. It's just that the ones that were not of least interest to me. So it started very strong for me. It dipped a little bit. It was like stagnant for a little while, and then it kept off okayish towards the end with some nice reveals. But it started off super strong. It had really good reveals early on. I think they should have just saved it, like Borderlands. I think they should have just saved it for the end. I think Borderlands should have been the last one to go. I think that would have I would have really liked to seen if they did a reveal or little bit more information or something, a hint or something, right? With something to do with GTA 6. But no. Here we are. We continue. We have one side haunting case which is blocked because we need to look for Seeker. This is to take care of the demonic possession. So we have this one exorcism haunting case, but Seeker is missing. I think the reason for that is because she's part of a main quest, and she's part of the main haunting case, and because of that we cannot interact with her yet, or something like that. So yeah, here we go. The Chronicles. You're like just 2 parts done, I guess. Haunting cases are all almost solved in the Darkwoods. Everything is done in Mount Pleasant. No, actually, one left in Mount Pleasant. Everything completed in the Harrows. Alrighty. Let's talk to Kate Newsmith about Deborah. Let's put an end to this nightmare once and for all.
Won't you leave me alone?
I'm trying to track someone down, and I was hoping you could help me.
I'm busy. Find them yourself.
I'm not asking you to do anything. I just need information. I may have some to share in return. So, I found your name in an old letter. It was addressed to someone by the name of Grace. It was written by Deborah Comenius.
You just can't leave a scab unpicked, can you? Especially if it's not your own.
Deborah wrote of a cabin in the woods. Could this Grace person have found it?
I don't know. It was all a very long time ago. I had forgotten her.
Did Grace ask you for help?
No. Grace Pennington vanished. No one ever saw her again.
Grace Pennington? As in Captain Saul Pennington?
What?
Pennington had a daughter, and you knew her.
I knew her, but not well. Deborah had her in the school and spoke of her from time to time. Shy as a porcupine and twice as prickly, as I recall.
Holy shit.
Deborah wrote the letter in February 1688. When did Grace disappear?
Months later, Pennington accused Deborah of being a witch. In my recollection, that moment overshadows all others.
Holy shit. So that's his. So that's Pennington's issue with Deborah, his daughter going missing.
What did Grace look like?
I remember her thin and boyish, encumbered by dresses she hated to wear.
That sounds like Seeker.
Does the name Seeker mean anything to you?
It sounds less a name than a calling, but neither mean anything to me.
Oh
We
my
done.
goodness. Are you
One
serious?
more question. Did the school teacher keep a cabin in the woods?
Deborah spent much time walking the woods, trying to understand New Eden, she said.
Holy shit, that was
Now
quite
that you mention it, I remember a snowstorm. She spent 3 days in a hut not far from here. Southeast, across the drawbridge, along the path towards the mine. If it's still there.
Goodbye to you,
What a
Huntress.
twist.
I look forward to seeing things improve, now that you're in charge.
What a twist.
Fare you well, Mr. McWraith.
That was quite a twist. Ask Pennington about his daughter. Holy shit. Seeker's father is Pennington. Like, wow. Wow, wow, wow. Oh my god. Wow. I'm not sure what to make of this. Alright, let's actually talk to let's ask him. Okay, let's do two things. One, let's go back to Pennington and ask about Seeker. I mean, ask about his daughter. Second, I wonder if Seeker's available now. So we should go talk to, so we could see if she's available in the marshes. It's this way, right?
Folk look well. Maybe they'll settle here.
Are you still here?
Why, you're welcome.
Spare me.
What do you know of a young woman named Grace?
I don't know where you heard that name, Banisher.
It's important.
I owe you, Banisher. And I believe your word is good.
I read the name on a letter. It was a very interesting missive. I don't know what went on between you two, but she really hates you.
And what would you have had me do? Abandon my duty as a father? Allow her to stray from the safety of her people? Away from God? Away from me? She wished me to bend. But in this world, those who bend must inevitably break. I stood, stout and firm.
The letter told quite the tale. I'd like to hear your side of it.
I have heard tell, sir, of the contumacious Scots, and I did not hear wrong. For you are indeed relentlessly, perversely, bloody-mindedly obstinate.
Why the mystery?
A stubborn and difficult child. Always quick to disobey. Especially when the orders were mine. Never understood her antagonism or hostility. A sheer bloody-minded antipathy. She didn't get it from her mother. Now I have no daughter, and it is all the better for all concerned.
The letter was clear. You're to blame for what happened to her.
She has no one to blame but herself. I tried to prevent it. She would not listen. I hurt her. That, sir, is laughable. I worked hard to make up for her mistakes, so she would not pay the price for them.
Whatever you did seems to have made things worse.
I stood firm. That, sir, is what must be done, and that, sir, is what I do. I stand firm.
Want to tell me what happened?
If you must know it, I sent her away. I exiled her.
Oh my god, this idiot.
Why? Why would you do that?
She left me with no choice. I caught her in an act of sin. I caught her reading, studying. Witchcraft, sir. I caught her studying witchcraft. There was a book. I don't know where it came from, and damned if I could get rid of it, but she would not put it down. Not even after I forbade it.
Now, why does Lammy Haskell suddenly spring to mind? And Deborah, too.
Though Deborah was innocent, you accused her of witchcraft. Do you deny it?
Deny it? I claim it. By law, she was no witch. But neither was she innocent. She was poison, a ruiner of children. She corrupted my grace. I am a much changed man with the intervening years. Looking back, with the benefit of experience, I was entirely right and would not change a thing.
If I came to learn your daughter survived, if I knew where she was...
No, I have nothing to say to her. For me and all who know me, Grace Pennington is long dead. You wanted answers. Now you have them. And there are no more.
What an asshole. What a complete asshole. I feel so bad for actually sparing the guy, but I mean, like, sparing the guy helps a little bit around, I guess, but damn, he is a complete asshole. Okay, let's go look for this cabin. Alright. This way? What's this?
Miss Keane.
What do you?
How are you, Miss...
How am I? You don't really want to know, do you? I'm just a poor old spinster.
What's the nature...
I need money, sir. But I'll not beg, no. I wish to...
This is how our work is rewarded.
I mean...
All right.
Oh,
Troop off.
Find the real treasure. Holy shit, there's no marker. Where is that? I have no idea what that is. Is this water? If this is water, then Oh my goodness, that's really hard. This looks really familiar. Could it really be? Could it be this area? This area is quite suspicious to me. Where could this thing be? Okay, someone pointed out that it's pointing here. Almost, Alright, give me a second. I'm gonna get some chips and be right back. Alright, we're back. Alright, let's do this shit. Okay, that was weird.
You shouldn't stay in there.
I think he likes us much. The map says the treasure is close.
Watch out. Spectre possession.
think this area is similar to the map's instructions.
The treasure must be around here somewhere.
What the hell is this place?
This is no cave. It's a tomb.
Well, that was unexpected.
You never know. One man's trash.
There's usually another man's trash, too.
Well, I guess we can sell the doll as merchants, right? Alright, let's finally look for this cabin in the woods. What's the closest way to get here? I guess from the hunter's camp, I guess.
Try this on. Have some of that.
Symbols. The hut may be near.
Did I miss this earlier? Or was this all blocked off?
I sense magic. Could Seeker be here?
Faded with age. Hard to know what it was for.
Let me guide you to the source.
Enough!
Blasted pest!
I can handle this on my own.
I'm right here. This feels good. This can't be a coincidence. Could Grace be Seeker?
So Pennington's daughter
Dusty.
is Seeker.
Seeker hasn't been here for a long time.
Anyone home?
After on map the whole hunters camp in Darkwood.
Deborah knew about this place.
Focus on the matter at hand, Red.
I am.
And the greatness of the shadow is found not only in magic but also in the world beyond. Thanks to this as yet unsuspected power, the darkness becomes an ally, a protective arm. Annotation from Zika. I am almost successful. The ritual of dissimulation is
More demonology. Unusual for a witch. These two schools of magic don't usually see eye to eye. Perhaps Lammy could help us with the spell.
Fine wardrobe for a youngster.
They're rags.
And they won't help us find her. Aye.
Miss Comenius, Deborah made this letter find you and hope you are thanks to you.
Quite the fall from grace.
That's not funny, and neither is this.
Aye, fair enough.
Okay. So Seeker is Grace Pennington. So what is this incantation she's studying now?
Seeker drew this. Now we know. She's in the mountains. There's a ritual of dissimulation, and we need the catalyst. Same circle as the one on the entrance. The circle powers the door, but I don't know the symbol. I don't know it, but I think Lammy might. We did well to come here. Now we know where she's hiding. Soon we'll be able to use the pond. All we need is the key to the dissimulation spell, and Lammy Haskell will help us with that.
Aye, sure.
Whatever it is, out with it.
Oh, now what I say is worth listening to.
Only when it doesn't slow us down.
You're in an awful hurry. It's as if you can't wait to leave.
It's not like that. It's complicated.
She's hiding something.
Aye, alright.
She's hiding something. I wonder if the nightmare is
believe you.
manipulating her somehow. I wonder if the nightmare is manipulating her in such a way that she's trying to use the resurrection spell for herself. Because Deborah and Seeker knows each other. Almost at the finish line.
The arrows feel better, more stable.
Fort Jericho is the only place where the leadership did not change. Maybe I made the wrong decision in Fort Jericho.
Good day, Mr.
Auntie. God be. What can I do for you?
We found a page ripped from a book. Here, do you recognize it?
Let me see. Is this from the Trismegistus riddles? Yes, it seems to be. Why would you bring me one mildewed page from an amusing but harmless little book?
Why would you fail to disclose that you'd given another ritual to another friend?
It was a long time ago. I said after Caleb I'd distribute no more rituals, and that's what I've done. Not done.
We know. But we're looking for Grace Pennington now, and we were hoping you'd help us find her.
Who?
Really, boy?
Oh, I'm sorry, Mistress Antea. You said Grace's name, and it is my reflex to protect her.
Ever heard of someone named Seeker?
Seeker? No. Sounds like a title, like my true pursuer. This Seeker... Is she Grace? Is she alive? Do you know where she is?
We think she's Grace. We hope she's still alive. We're trying to find her.
We think she's hidden herself away behind your dissimulation spell.
Then you'll need to unravel it. Shouldn't be too difficult once you're armed with the salient facts.
When was the last time you saw Grace Pennington?
It had to be a few days after I brought her the cloaking ritual. When I returned to visit, the hut had disappeared. Which makes sense now that I think of it.
That's it? You never again tried to find your best friend, your only friend.
Well, you see, some weeks later, the first whispers of witchcraft started to fly about town. I kept my head down, and Grace was better off out of it. I was right. And I'm glad she escaped. Strange to think of her again after so long.
How does the ritual work?
It creates illusions so effective that they deceive even the keenest eye. There are more effective cloaking spells, but the Trismegistus riddles do have a simple elegance.
The short version, please, ending with how we break it.
Yes, of course. To achieve that, all you need is the caster's full name and the symbol used to make fast the illusion.
Grace Pennington and a triangle pointing downwards.
Well then, now all you need is a simple counterspell from the same book and... Oh my.
What now?
I'm afraid I left my copy in the Araloo. In the void.
That's just great. Just great.
Yes, but in my defense, once you've retrieved the book,
Oh,
dispelling
should we go back to
Grace's
the void?
illusion will be like a walk in the park. Comparatively speaking. Could you tell?
Once we found her.
Where should we enter the void from? From there? Why there specifically? Is that the part of the void where we found him in?
The incarnate is hidden away here. Stains bar the path. Onwards. More corrupted ivy waiting to be plucked out. Sharpshooter.
Years of practice. Look, I couldn't talk about it.
Couldn't talk about what?
You accused me of pretending not to see that you're dead.
That's how I feel, Red. You have to accept it.
I couldn't face your death. I admit that. I rely on you. Your presence reassures me. I dread your absence. I can barely bring myself to think about it. I don't wish to deny your pain. Just try to deal with mine.
Wow. That's... I hadn't thought of it that way. Thank you for your honesty.
Reinforcements! Our book isn't here.
Our book might be up there.
I might need some help.
I might be able to give it. This could be a good spot to cross.
Well, this looks like Lammy's stuff. Only more scattered.
Even with the void shifting, the book should be around here somewhere.
Got it. That seemed a little too easy.
We have the symbol we need. Let's go back to the mountain and find her hiding place.
Because of course the void is not going to let me leave that easily.
Did you hear that?
First things first, Red. Come back here! Think you could take on a ghost?
Pretty wee shite, aren't you?
Now the fight's getting interesting.
Oh, I don't like this.
And the mountains.
Kiss for you.
here?
Get to this one.
Alright, time to find the hiding spot. Guess we go further in.
This is it. Seeker is behind this wall.
We just need to say her name, right?
Let the veil of
of
unknowing be lifted. Let us see through the eyes of Grace Pennington.
Ceridian?
You're surprisingly slow, even for a banisher. You're late. Or early.
At last we find you.
Missed me that much, did you? You could have hurried. You always think you have more time, and suddenly you don't.
It wasn't in vain. We have come far and learned much.
I hope so. But don't think you have it all figured out. You're still Banishers, after all.
We are indeed, Grace.
So, you know.
I know you're Pennington's daughter. Still, can I see the family resemblance?
In the end, neither could he.
It must have hurt.
The dear captain is many things, but he is a Puritan through and through. And I, his daughter, am a witch. I defied him. I sought forbidden knowledge and stepped beyond the boundaries. At the end of that most painful of journeys, Grace was dead. And Seeker was born. Yes, it hurt, but it was worth it. I accept it now. I accept it all. Ceridian has left a hollow, and I am called to fill it. I accept. I am ready for my role in this world. Are you ready for yours?
What do we use soul shards for anyway? Like, I'm like serious.
You learned magic.
Not really. Not at all. They say you must look out for the quiet kids. And that was me and Lammy. Reading, but I did not learn witchcraft until Ceridian found me. Lammy.
Lammy was relieved to...
He talked about...
When I was exiled, he was the only one who'd help. Sweet boy. But now is not the time for later.
The boy will be disappointed. He has a thing.
We looked for you everywhere.
I needed time. Silence.
Hidden away behind Lammy Haskell's
Oh, you know about that. It held a full 7 years. This is the place where I embrace solitude. This is...
Did Ceridian find you?
Not physically. I dreamed of her.
Quite the thing.
I suppose so. At the time, I was more focused on the fun I'd had getting to the island.
Also,
Our first dance. I admit I ran away. But we have danced many times since then. Old Moss...
the time has come for us to go back to New Eden.
Yes. Balance must...
Ceridian said the only way back was, but the pond seemed...
Of course you do.
We're listening.
Remember Ceridian's words. If you were to defeat the nightmare, your hearts must be open.
We've never been...
This void breach is not like the others. This one, you must leave whatever still burns in your hearts at the threshold. If you do...
Do you know where in New Eden Town?
The trick is to focus on your happiest memories and let them take you there. At least that's how it's...
We'll try.
And when at last you succeed, I too shall return. Bring peace to this trouble. I know it's not easy to hear.
On the contrary.
Thank you, Seeker.
Alright.
Welcome back.
Yep.
We'll meet.
What about the exorcism? Can we address it now? Or
I
not?
like your new place a lot better than the old one.
I was a different person then.
Mysteries about the old Mossad.
Welcome back.
Goodbye.
We'll meet again.
She's the custodian now. May she have all the wisdom of her mentor and more.
I wish I had half the wisdom of mine.
You're not as stupid as you sound. You'll be fine.
Alright, here we go. First, let's see if we can do the exorcism side activity with her. If we can, we'll go along with that. If not, yeah, it's fine. What the hell? How is that thing going to be blocked? Is she here? Or she is here?
What do you want?
We found a
Did you use Fear God's ritual?
This curse seems different. Stronger somehow.
A curse could mean different things.
An entity took over a woman's ghost, or perhaps mimic. The mirror had belonged to a couple who died violently.
What became of the husband?
We resolved the haunting. He lived.
Sounds like you found something really dangerous. Well done.
What could the entity be?
It came from the void. Who cares what it is?
What do you think we...
3 possibilities. Hair from someone who's escaped this entity's grasp. Soil from the breach through which it crawled out of the void. And the roots from a tree that has seen 5,000 moons. None is powerful enough by itself, but all 3 things combine.
Here.
If you don't wish to scalp its owner.
That's... Void.
Funny thing, the closer to the breach the soil lay, the more likely you're...
You know this place.
In the dark woods stands a great and crooked tree.
Thank you.
Sure.
Acquire a root from the great tree, acquire hair from someone who escaped the tree, retrieve soil from the nearest. I guess we should probably do the exorcism first, right? Before we crack on with it. Shit, there are no indicators. So we need to find a void that is closer to the breach, something closer to the manor. So the hair should be the husband's hair, right? So I have to find the husband, and then the tree. Okay, first let's go look for the tree. this exactly? Oh, is this the tree? There's a tree symbol here. Could that be it? Okay, here we go. I'm guessing that's the tree, right? It looks like it's supposed to be the one.
Watch out. We made it angry.
The roots from a tree that has seen 5,000 moons.
Let's not linger and attract unwanted attention.
And as for the hair and the other thing, like I'm guessing it should be what's the grass? Yeah, I need to go back to the manor. sure we can finish this game today. Alright, let's go back to the manor. Is that a void breach? Okay, so the void, so this is the closest void, right? So we need to go here. So I didn't blame the husband, so he's still alive. So I should be able to get his hair for the ritual. Okay. Is he still here? Is he here? Oh, he's here. He's in the house.
Good day to you, John.
McCray.
John, I'm on a quest to destroy the mirror. It's a lot to ask, I know, but the thing is cursed, and it has to be done.
Can't you leave me to my...
He thinks he's the...
There's a ritual.
But my hair.
You are freed of its curse. It has to be your hair.
Damn you! Here and don't.
Alright, the void breach
Hair
was...
from someone who escaped this entity's grasp. This feels witchy.
It is. But the mirror must be broken.
Alright, the void breach...
That spectre's seen a corpse and is wanted for its altar.
Do I need to void breach to get it, or do I need to... Do I need to go into the void breach to fetch it? Or should I need to complete the void breach in order to do it? Okay, this sucks. It has intensity level 2 now. Enemies burst upon death. Alright, alright. I still haven't run into any of the banished, any of the ghosts that I've banished in the breach. I finished like 1 or 2. I sent it all the rest. Blame just one guy. Okay, where are you supposed to go now?
Did we miss a few?
Reinforcements! A wee Highland kiss for you.
So where's the stuff I need to collect now? Retrieve soil from the manor's nearest void.
They never learn, do they?
Cannot work this one out.
Never mind. I'll do this myself. Bastard. You got this.
Blasted pest!
likes us much. April's just getting stronger. Let's end this.
Alright, we're done with the breach. Oh, is that it?
Soil from the breach
Okay, we
through
got
which
it.
it crawled out of the void.
That one sounds like a walk in the woods.
That's the lot. Where do we perform the ritual?
The rumbles seems hellish but appropriate.
Please tell me we're nearby. Please tell me we're nearby. Oh, god damn it, where the hell are we? Okay, I just need to backtrack my way through. I also want to like bring out a small note that today will be the last day I'll be streaming for this week, I guess, because I'll be back on Sunday, taking a small holiday, visiting, going for a family's, visiting England, going to go for a family's wedding, family member's wedding, so yeah, we'll be spending some time with family. Taking a break from my usual work and a little bit of this as well. I'm back on Sunday. Be nice. Okay, so we're gonna do the ritual inside the manor. I wonder if you have access to that big bookcase now, because I couldn't figure out how to open it. Oh, here we go. What is this exactly? Perform the ritual, but what is the ritual exactly? Cleanse a cursed object. Is that what we're supposed to do? Cleanse a cursed object?
The origin, the lure, and the binding. It's fighting me. It's over.
Maybe. Hopefully.
I feel sore. Weaker.
That ritual took its toll on you.
What is all this? What? Hang on a second, that's it? Something's amiss. So how do we access that room? Alright. I guess with that we are officially done with all the haunting cases. Officially. It's a shame this exorcism case was quite very interesting. I was expecting to run into the demon like kind of like one last fight. But yeah. Okay, so now we cross the void and we make our way to New Eden. Time to face the nightmare. Alright, we ready. Let's do this shit.
Ready to cross that breach?
I guess you're about to enter the Void Breach, New Eden Town. Once you have crossed, you will not be able to beyond this. Acquire new essences, upgrade your equipment, no change Red's or Entail's fate. Except by loading a previous save. Make sure you are ready before journeying on. So this is like the point of no return. Let's just make a manual save just to be on the safe side. Love finds a way. Alright. Let's do this.
Wait. This is it, isn't it?
This is it.
You always think you have more time. And suddenly, you don't.
Do you have regrets?
If there's one thing I've learned while working as a Banisher, and working with you, it's that people look through the world through whatever lens they believe is the right one. And that leaves no room for regrets. We all make mistakes. We all work with what we have. So no regrets. My lens today is not the same as my lens back then. I've made peace with my own life.
Are you saying people can change?
Don't get ahead of yourself. I had a good life. We had a good life.
I'm gonna miss you so very much.
There's much to do between here and goodbye. Let's go do it. Thank you for standing by my side through it all. For everything. Into the fray, then.
Always. What is it?
Baggage I may need to finally face. Let's press on.
Alright. We are officially in the endgame portion.
Stay watchful. Spectres are still drawn to you.
Oh, brilliant.
You chose the schoolhouse too.
Of course. Our last night together.
I knew it. And now the question is, how do we reach it?
I like your doll. What are you doing?
This is Aleja. She is a witch, and she is running away from the Spanish soldiers. She had a horse, but he died. He was an old friend.
Maybe we can build her a raft.
I'm Anthea. What's your name?
To hell with that.
Was that an echo? In the void?
Is that her past?
I don't know, and I don't want to know.
Is that a friend? The friend that she keeps talking about from time to time? Nope.
What the?
Yeah, something's not right at all.
Patience, Anthea. You know that we have to be twice as good as them to get half of what they have. I can't stand her anymore.
That's unfit for us to cross.
gunpowder.
I think your mother is jealous of you.
I'm better than she was at mage. Of course she is.
We could train in secret. Practice when she's not looking.
These are memories from my childhood. But why here?
Hogging all the fun. This isn't over yet.
Get back. It's angry now.
Alright, give me a second, guys. I'm just going to quickly feed my cats. Prep a little bit of dinner before Marsh gets home, and then I'll be right back. Alrighty, we back. We back. Dinner is prepped, cats are fed. Just need to wait Marsh to get home. Was I heading this way? What's she looking at?
Over there, a passageway.
The paths form and reform. Your passageway's already gone.
This place has a plan for us, and I suspect we may not like it.
It's just us here and there.
Damn it!
The void centers in on us. Perhaps you've been thinking about your past and memories are manifesting.
Or the other way around.
You're done.
Rory,
Tell me,
Calendre is here.
your childhood friend is here.
What passed for my friend?
Right. We leave now. You explain later.
Something went down with a friend.
Mama? Mama!
It's just a game.
What's going on?
Go on. Bernard.
What are you?
Our house burned. But we lived. I banished her without knowing how. Back then, I didn't know what she was. It's here. Leading us somewhere we don't want to go.
Free yourself, Antea. Let the fire melt your shackles.
Careful, Red. It's close.
What does it have to do with New Eden as a whole? Okay, that didn't work.
Stay and play with me.
I feel like I'm being led by the nose.
It's playing with us. Wants us to feel powerless.
I'll feast on your soul. You won once. Never again. Never again. Come and play, Antea. Come and play. You will never leave this place.
You can't go round the fire. You must go through.
What's this? What is this supposed to be?
Oh, you back there, all alone. No one to play with, no one to talk to. Poor little Antea, gifted and talented, constricted, bound, abandoned.
Go to hell.
Look at you now. Look at you dead. Clinging to some pitiful soul in a hopeless search for meaning. Thank you, Rory McGrath, for bringing her to me.
Remember the rumbles, Red. Remember Abigail. Don't indulge it.
You'll soon be mine. Your voice, your soul, everything.
Damn you. You want to play, Calendre? Fine. Let's play.
Uh-huh. So we're going up against a childhood friend now?
At last you visit Calendre. Your bestest friend.
We are not friends. And your name is not Calendre.
Perhaps I should name myself by what called me to you. Your weariness? Your solitude? Your arrogance?
Why'd you lead us here? What do you want from us?
From you? Nothing now.
Do not.
Careful now. The idea of tearing your precious little pet into pieces. I'd hate for you to get hurt so fast while you try to save him. Tell me, Rory of the clan McGrath, when you realize you hardly know the woman you love, to learn, after all these years together, these things she never deigned to tell you.
My love for her,
But
I have just...
I heard your call. You are such a powerful soul. The shining craving in your heart lit the...
I was a child. If I had power, it was raw and
And deliciously rare. Pure and... But now you're here? Now I can finally have you.
there are more. So what's a manipulative demon like you doing in the void? Why aren't you out in the incarnate world?
Your little pet is curious indeed. He doesn't listen. He's ugly. He smells. He is a bad dog. And bad dogs should be put down.
Red, please don't.
Did she ever tell you the story, Rory? If I recall, it was right before she banished me here.
I did what had to be done.
Of course you did.
That's enough from both of you. For years, I would not shoulder the weight of what I did. I would not face my regrets. I would not wear my guilt. My home burned to the ground. My face was marked forever. When I look in the mirror, I think of you. I fled the family I'd nearly killed. I buried my true feelings. I loved you, one. But I understand now that you were born of all this dust. I forgive Calendre for being nothing but a mirror.
And you? Rory McGrath?
The souls we banish end up in the rock.
Your pity means
How convenient then that I don't need you to give myself closure.
Antea, Antea. Such a clever girl. So good with words of power. Is that how you seduced your little pet here?
My name is Nezuko, and I am the relentless servant of the Queen of Kerr.
The hell?
Come, stay a while, stay forever. As stubborn as one.
We must focus on the sorrow, then we can make peace. I was a child when I beat you.
Just you and This is my realm. My rules.
Give me a second, guys. I think Marsh is here already. Let me just open the door for her. Alrighty.
I will reap your soul.
Never mind. I'll do this myself.
I will read your souls.
Running away, are you?
Just you and me, Taylor. I see.
And I see you. I'm stronger and faster. I'll destroy you.
Just you and me. As stubborn as woe.
Oh my goodness, this guy and his non-staggering attacks, like seriously, super annoying. I would have done better there, but he's like, he doesn't stagger, he just does like damage after damage after damage. It's crazy.
Ready to come and play? As stubborn as woe. As stubborn as woe. This is my realm.
I can handle this somehow.
You are going to pay for this.
Time for my solo. Who's next? That
There
was
we go.
something.
I never told you the full story. I'm sorry.
No need.
Please, let's get out of here.
here.
Holy shit, we are finally back in New Eden.
Onwards. Let's get this over with.
Alright guys, I'm just gonna quickly have my dinner and I'll be right back. Yeah, we'll be right back quickly, just in time for the final battle. Because Marsh is hungry and yeah, she wants to eat quickly. Alrighty, we are back. Let's wrap this up. I was actually looking a little into Black Myth Wukong. I think I'll definitely play that next. I think so. With that, I think I have a month before Dragon
Is
Age.
the entire town
Veilguard
lost to
comes out,
Ivy?
so-
Her influence must still be strong.
But as Charles would say, another day, another soul to save.
These people have no idea what they're up against. We really had no idea what we were walking into.
If I had taken the threat seriously, then you might be alive.
All that matters now is that you give me my assent.
And how do we progress from here? Oh, here we go.
I take the heart, you take the roots.
One there, one there. And here's the last one. Was it just two? Oh, there's one there.
Did we miss a few? That Spectre's looking for a body.
They brought more friends.
Watch out! Spectre possession.
Free Highland kiss for you. you a lecture on the sanctity of marriage?
Esther wouldn't dare. And we don't need a piece of paper to keep us together.
Aye, I remember you telling her.
We were so in love.
We are in love.
With no condition.
Have a bit of this.
What? Can't open.
Have a bit of this.
Oh, we can actually read about the settlers in here.
I see a light.
How? Could Esther still be here? Oh, there? Anybody home?
The grandfather's house.
Esther?
Rory? Are you here?
I am.
No.
That's not Charles. Charlie had his ascent. Do you remember?
Oh, yes. I remember. Do we ever mend?
Esther.
Antea? Yes. I know you.
Dearest Esther.
You know, I'd have liked to join your games.
What's happened to you?
Oh. Everyone...
She.
Speak not her name.
We're here for Antea's body.
Yes. By her body she is held hostage. Her flesh, it...
We must break the...
She won't surrender it.
We're not here.
Last time, Red...
I'm rather hope...
Which of us has choice?
Oh, boy, here we go.
Can we...
Don't say her name.
Let her? Truth is not to be...
Red, you are a dear, dear friend.
I am a ghost.
Perhaps none...
Aye.
New Eden was a dream.
Alright, let's just get on with it. Oh, shit.
Oh,
She...
speak...
Goodbye.
Perhaps we shall.
Is Is she like the only one left?
It breaks my heart to see her this way.
She trembles at the mention of the schoolteacher's name.
We'll free her. We'll free both of them.
After this, we should set sail somewhere warm and safe. The dead don't linger.
No such place. But it's not a bad idea.
Wait, this is the school, right? The meeting house is all the way here.
What shall I say to you when I give you your assent?
I don't know.
All ghosts linger for a reason.
'Tis strange to be back.
It's strange to sleep.
Still.
I don't know that.
Come on.
What will I say?
When the moment comes, you'll...
I'll be the Banisher, bringing an ending to his own haunting kit.
The same as any other.
But why did you...
I told you to... That night, in this room, I told you to be careful. I worried you'd act rashly and told you not to. You got up and walked straight...
I thought you'd gone to the meeting.
I died to save...
You stay out of it.
Yes, I stayed because I was angry.
I think I've known that for a while.
The anger lingers. Part of me resents you yet. For my pain and my...
Thea.
I know you are. You've done your...
Alright, let's see. One final upgrade. Rifle shot deals area of physical damage. And that's the final upgrade.
It is time.
What if I fail once more? One wrong choice will exact a heavy price.
Whatever happens, we will face it. Till death do us part. Watch out! Spectre possession. That Spectre's seen a corpse and it wants it picked up.
Who there, corrupted weeds?
third one. 1, 2. I see 1 and 2. Ah, there's 3. Oh shit.
That's why they pay me good money.
No Eden suffers. We suffer. My friends, I have disturbing news. Among us walks a witch. Is that not so, Deborah Comenius? Lock her up.
No! No! 'Tis not true! I am no witch!
So that's how it all began.
Aye. With ordinary evil from the hearts of fearful men.
It's crazy how just one misunderstanding, just one wrongful conviction. Yes.
Deborah Comenius, this court finds you guilty of the devil's work. Guided by God's mercy, I pass sentence on the witch. Pain forte Dieu. Confess and name your accomplices, or die for your sins.
I have nothing to confess.
How could they have let this happen?
Not a soul stood or spoke for her. There's no justice here. It's a travesty.
Confess, witch. None stand for you. Your coven has betrayed you. Name them, and you shall live.
I am no witch! You know this! All of you! Do not turn away from me! You must release me! You must! Will no one speak for me? Anyone? Please! Help me! Help me!
Oh, is this where they executed her?
I feel her distress, her rising terror, her dark despair.
She's suffered enough. And so have we.
Here, my body, my flesh displayed like a trophy.
More like bait.
She's gonna possess her body, isn't it?
So, the circle is complete. Do you return to the beginning? Or is it the beginning of your return?
Alright, give me a second.
A paradox. How clever. How it pleases you to play with time.
I do not play.
Deborah, we know what happened to you. We know what they did to you.
What they did. What they do. I shatter yet.
We're not here to hurt you. You have my body and I want it back. That's all. Help us. Because we can help you.
No, you cannot. You will serve gullible. All that was lost, you will pay.
Time for my soul.
I cannot be hurt.
You got this, man.
There is no escape. I can barely feel a thing. You don't understand, do you? I'll crush you! I can barely feel a thing.
Man, this is so much easier. I'm playing a very hard difficulty and yet it's so easy. Man, the upgraded upgrades. The upgrades feel really good.
I'll spare you this time. So gullible. I cannot be hurt. You are just stop trying.
I have to do this myself.
First try. First try.
Enough. You are me, yet you oppose me. They murdered us. Make them pay. No. They do not deserve our rage, not these two. All deserve our wrath. They crushed the breath from us. You know this. You asked for this. Not anymore.
It's over. You have been heard. The truth is out.
No! Come back! Feed upon the pain, the treachery, the outrage!
No more. It hurts.
Behold my wrath!
Oh shit, again.
You got this, pal.
They will subdue you once more! Remember the bite of the chip!
I can handle this on my own.
Once more with healing.
Flung into a cage!
A monster. Don't give it to them.
No one stood for us! They started it!
Never mind. I'll do this myself. Bloody hell. A monster. Don't give it to them.
Oh, the feather. All the ties. The banishing of it, all the ties we have.
They turned their back on us!
Yes, they did. But what was it all for? Enough betrayal.
They betrayed you for...
No more pain.
Remember the agony! The terror! Your rage called me! If they live, they win. All of them.
Enough pain now.
There must be a reckoning.
The pain may end right now. The reckoning is here.
Spare me your compassion, for it comes far too late.
Who are you?
I am Retribution.
A word. An idea. But who are you?
I am her fury.
longer.
I am their nightmare!
You were.
Oh my god, do I need to fight her one more time?
You believe you've won. It will not be so easy. For I will end your dreams.
Oh my goodness. For a moment I thought I had to fight her for a third time. Holy shit, that was so scary. That was a scary part. Oof.
Is that an end to it?
Yes. If you want it to be.
Are you sure?
Time to give a closure.
In your hand you weigh my death. The last stone laid upon my broken body.
I'm so very sorry.
Will you leave? Are you ready?
I have lingered so very long. Where now will I go?
I don't know. A better place, I believe. A quiet place.
Quiet is good.
Deborah Comenius, mere words can ill describe your suffering. And if they could, I'd not utter them now. Enough wrong has been done you. Your tale is told. And we thank you for it. You are heard. And free to go.
And now the hardest part. Time to put her to rest as well.
Hey, I'm right here.
Aye, you are.
The time has come, and I must go.
That was the promise I made.
We've done good work here. We've made my death count for something.
Someday, we'll meet again.
Take all the time in the world. I love you, Rory McGrath.
These years I've spent by your side have made me a better man. You've taught me to survive. You've taught me to live. Thank you. From my heart of hearts, thank you. Farewell, my love.
Death for the dead.
Life for the living.
Oh, that was cool. Oh, they ended it with their motto. So she got her ascent.
If grief is an odyssey through hell, then what appears to be the end is often just a beginning. New Eden never recovered. For years, neither did Red. But in time, the pain of Antea's loss faded, and only the bittersweet beauty of their love lived on in his memory. Who knows? Perhaps, years from now, a legendary Scotsman, his hair grey, shall sit with his children and many apprentices and tell them a story. The tale of his beloved Antea. Of how she lived, and how she died, and how together, in New Eden, they lifted a curse and defeated a nightmare.
Ah, finished. Ah, and that brings an end to another game. What happens if you continue? Do you continue? There's no new game plus in this, is it? I guess you continue before your last save point. Reach the meeting house. Oh yeah, we're still here. Okay. Alright, so it just goes back here. Alright. It's still at the final mission. Okay. Well, that was interesting. All in all, I think they crafted a really nice universe here. Nice world. Filled with ghosts, different types of ghosts. The lore behind each of the ghosts and the whole Banishers. You're right. It's like another world of like monsters and witches, right? It's something like that. Because like if any of you have played Vampire, their previous game, which is quite a very nicely crafted world of vampires, right? A very nice world, like a very dark, beautiful world. So it's a little bit like that, but I would say the tone if the game is not too dark or serious as Vampire. So it is a little bit lighter than that. I guess it's a little bit more easygoing for folks. For those who like those kind of things, like not too dark, not too serious. Vampires are a little bit more serious. This one has a little bit more lighter, I guess, tone to it. But overall, I enjoyed the lore and the story, and I like the dynamic of the husband, not the husband and wife, but the two partners, one dead, one alive. I kind of like that aspect. However, I think this game needs a little bit more love. That's all. A little bit more time to bake in the oven. Gameplay wise, yeah, gameplay was the haunting cases were fine. The exploration, like the side stuff to do, like the chest hunting, treasure hunting, yeah, that's all fine. These find those kind of things in a lot of games, but I think a lot of the world is quite empty. I would say they need to fill it up a little bit. I think it's the way the map is designed and stuff like that, because a lot of times you find yourself just running around mostly rather than fighting. You have like few concentrated pockets of specters around the map, and then mostly it's not even much. It's a lot of trekking, just a lot of running, and a lot of times like I find that boring. I found myself like yawning and bored a little bit, because I'm just running from point A to point B non-stop. But you come across those kind of scenarios if you're trying to like explore. So exploring was a bit of a pain in this game, but if you focus heavily on the main story, I think then you would be fine. But when exploration is also an option, so I expect that to be interesting as well. For example, like in games like even in Vampire, Witcher, every game that offers exploration, there's always a sense of discovery. This did not have that. I think that's the key thing. There was no sense of discovery. Like when you go into a new region, you don't feel like, oh shit, I discovered an entire new region. You're like, oh shit, here's just another extension to the map I'm already in, which is already a pain to explore and already boring, and I'm stuck exploring a little bit more. So that's what it felt like. So yeah, discovery was not as rewarding as it should have been felt. The main story was good. The main haunting case was good. There was a purpose. It was purposefully driven as well. The dialogue the scripting was fine. Like I didn't find too issues. A lot of the haunting cases were kind of like, I would say, the side haunting cases were catered towards social injustices, trying to target certain social injustices, agendas, sort of things that you find in modern days, which is okay. But I think you don't need to heavily focus in it. Like just have it, just make it a normal story. You don't need to like overly focus, like, because the dynamic of the two characters drastically change from time to time depending on the haunting case, right? Because like they would be friendly at one point and all of a sudden they would just attack each other depending on whatever the social injustice they were talking about. I felt like that was a bit weird. It came out of nowhere. It felt forced. So I think those kind of things can be avoided, but it's not too it's all right. Like I'm not, it just felt it's just that it made the dynamic of the two characters feel a bit uneasy, because she became really bossy all of a sudden and he became very demeaning, like very like she became very authoritative and he became very submissive, like at times, and it didn't feel like a proper partnership between the two. So the dynamic between the two characters kind of like became a little bit uneasy. Combat system was, I think the combat system was okay. The skill tree was fine. It was simple. It had purpose, and it was straight to the point. Nothing too complex. I mean, this game is made for people who like story-driven content, right? So it's not a problem. So very hard is the hardest difficulty you can play it in, and that's the one. So that's the only one you get a challenging experience. So you can play a story where it focuses on narrative, so you'll just easily just cheese through the game and just experience the story. But I think if it's that, but in that case, like, you won't exactly get your money's worth of the game. Like you won't get a proper. You won't spend too much time playing the game then. And this game was $40 when I got it. I don't think I would say that's also another issue. I don't think this was a 40 buck game. This is more like a 20 buck game, I would say. But yeah. So I don't think we'll be getting a Banishers 2. Looking at the track record of Don't Not and the previous games they've made, stuff like this, and it doesn't look like it has room for a sequel, which is a bit of a shame because the worlds they create are quite interesting, and I would like to explore more, especially the vampire one. But it's fine. I like the ending. I like the ending it gives to the characters and the chapters it closes. It's fine if they don't want to continue with it. So yeah. So there you guys go. There you have it. Banishers, Ghosts of New Eden, done and dusted on very hard difficulty. So what does this mean next for the channel? Holy shit, I have a lot more achievements. What didn't I get? Find 50 soul grabbers. Oh my goodness. No, wait, I did do find 50. So what am I missing exactly? What's left? Unlock all lock chests. Oh my goodness. Cursed chest. Oh shit, I didn't get that. Farmer's life. Same. Complete the same ritual life. Reach an intensity level 10. Success will bring. Oh, I guess there's another ending to this. Yeah. So there you guys have it. And then what am I going to do now that I'm done with it? So here's my point on replayability. This is what I think about replayability. I don't think it's worth replaying. Yeah, I mean, once you explain the story, you're good for life. Yeah, it doesn't have. I think it didn't feel like. I don't feel like I need to replay it again. There's nothing more rewarding in it, I guess, other than just experiencing a different ending. Yeah, I mean, it's fine. So thank you everyone for joining us for the conclusion of yet another series in Banishers Ghosts of New Eden. I'm gonna stop the stream right here. I'm thinking of starting another stream in a little while because I actually want to start Black Myth Wukong. But yeah, we'll see if I have time left, because I will be seeing you guys again on Sunday when I come back from my little holidays. So yeah, thank you guys once again for joining us. I do appreciate the continued support. Do like, share, subscribe, and turn on notifications on YouTube, or follow me on Twitch. And as always, I wish you guys a wonderful day, a very good night, and I will see you guys in the next live stream or video. Till next time, bye bye. Like, share, subscribe, and turn on notifications on YouTube, or follow me on Twitch. And as always, I wish you